Welcome to the demo for the Oily Debts, a game that honestly kind of reminded me of Dredge. Not necessarily in gameplay, but of the feeling that it invoked within me. The screenshots of the Steam page intrigued me enough, and I didn't see a monster, so I figured I would give this one a go. So without further ado, here is my playthrough of the Oily Debts demo. Day 1. Wake up, maggot. Time to work. Maggots? Excuse me. I remember the storm, the waves, then going under. I awoke to a voice giving me orders. I don't know where I am, but at least I'm alive. I fear I might not make it to... Inked out. Okay. It's called a maggot. Objective 1. Order is maintained through obedience. Well, ain't that nice. Current layer, rock. Remaining layers, rock, oil, oil, rock, oil. Rock, rock, oil. Okay. Let's see. How does one play? The rig instructions. Check layer type on monitor. Select tool with lever. Use handle to pull down tool, lock clamp arms, and start the rig. Okay, so we have rock. We pull you down. We do the clamps. And then we turn you on and watch for, okay. Double rock. And then now we need you. Double oil. Ooh, nice. And then this is kind of tedious because it's rock, oil. Yeah, I have to keep switching it up. As we continue switching between rock and oil, once we destroy the last rock patch, we hear something disturbing. Are we good? Are we good? As this patch is completely done drilling, we get coordinates to a new patch that potentially also contains oil. But as we move to the helm, we get a little bit distracted by a room that houses a few tools and a power switch. We got a hammer and a fire extinguisher here. Do you need to... Oh, so you can use that to repair. Interesting. I wonder if that will ever be needed in the demo. That's locked. Let's see. I need to go that way. Steering is a bit awkward, not gonna lie. Steering was indeed a bit awkward because you have to drag around the mouse in order to maneuver the steering wheel. A little bit awkward, but we do make our way to the next patch. It is a pretty straightforward route, but looking behind us, we notice a sign that says Directive 3. Directive 3. The vessel sustains you. Sustain the vessel. Ah. Almost talking as if the vessel is alive. Maybe the speaker is not necessarily a random voice, but maybe it's the voice of the machine. As we approach the new drill site, the voice on the speaker tells us that we now have to manually take care of the internal pressure. Instability detected. Regular drilling pressure manually. Getting a little extra task here. Rock, rock. Is this too difficult? Pressure valve. No, it's not. And it goes up steadily. Okay. The added task of the pressure valve is luckily not that difficult, and we slowly chip away at the layers of rock and oil. But as soon as we finish this patch, we are yet faced with another challenge. Failure to meet quota, reducing oxygen rations. I'm on a timer too. Proceed quickly and commence drilling or face termination. Excuse me. All right, let's go. Oxygen level. We're 1,000 meters away. All right, we gotta go fast. I need to mine more or drill more oil in the next 4 minutes. All right, right on top. I wish I could sprint right now. Oxygen is a privilege granted by the directive. I didn't really have time for that. All right, I have like 2.5 minutes left. Nice. Fair. Quota reached. Well, I got a nice piece of oil. Shift concluded. Return to your quarters. Can I ignore that man? Can I just say nah? Nah, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. Does anything happen if I just stick around here? I doubt it. Oh, nice. Guess I can just go to sleep. Cowardice. Your cowardice led you to this monstrosity. Day 2. Oh, great. Everything is... Okay. Your work is far from over. Liked it, though. I'm curious to see where this goes. And with that terrifying scream in the background, the demo wraps up. It is a short but quite interesting experience that shows that it still has a lot of things that it can throw at us. There's a door that is locked, and obviously we have the fire extinguisher and the hammer tool that we have not used. The same thing with the power switch. And that deep roar we heard at the end also begs some questions. Will we at some point be face to face with a giant monster? Will a giant monster hunt us down as we go through these areas? Who knows? The Oily Debts has no release date planned so far, but the demo is still up on Steam for you to try out.